Welcome back to ABV TV. Today we're going to be drinking one of Canberra's finest brews, Bentspoke's Crankshaft IPA. So Crankshaft by Bentspoke out of the ACT. Little known fact, I spent 8 years in Canberra, which was about 8 years too long. Nah, just joking. Canberra's actually a really nice place. Everybody likes to hang shit on Canberra, but it's actually a pretty cool city. And my best mate still lives down there, still got friends down there. It's okay, it's all right. Don't have to hang shit on it. And plus they've got Bentspoke, which is a fantastic brewery, and that's a fantastic looking beer. How good does that look? That's got a nice orange hue, sort of a golden shade, nice big white bubbly head there. That's gorgeous. This, if you haven't had this beer before, this is what a Australian version of an American IPA is all about. So you've got that nice citrus fruity hop on the nose. I could put it down to, there's a bit of mango, a bit of orange, a bit of passion fruit. It's a beautiful citrus flavour. And then when you actually drink it, it's 100 times more better. All of that aroma and flavour comes through with the beer. You do get a bit more sort of bitterness than you would probably expect, which is okay. It's an IPA, so it does need to have a certain level of IBUs coming through in the beer. Malt-wise, it's actually quite a clean and very sort of pale malt flavour, so not a lot that sort of comes through with this. It is just a gorgeous beer. It's a beer that I've been a big fan of for a very long time now. One thing that I'm not a fan of is that they've changed the tins. So before, it used to be the old ring pull the whole top off, knock them back, and they've changed it. And that's a little disappointing. It's a little bit sad because the novelty is what kind of drew, I think, a lot of people at the beginning, but I also get that the beer is that good, you don't need a novelty or a gimmick to sell the beer. But I do kind of miss it. Maybe one day they'll bring it back. There's still a few breweries out there that do it. Colonial is one from memory that still do it. I could probably go check. I'm pretty sure I've got a Colonial beer in the fridge, but I'm not going to get up and check now because you're here watching me drink beer. You're not going to here to watch the wall or the blank TV in the background, or my cat wherever he comes in. But it's a really delicious beer. This is the kind of beer that reminds me of friends. And as I said, now I've got some friends down in Canberra. I've been to the brewery in Braddon a few times, and yeah, this beer just reminds me of sitting around with mates at the brewery, drinking through their range of beers. I remember one time we went to the brewery, it was before a beer festival, because how else will you start the day at 11 a.m. by going to a brewery, because they open at 11. And I think we had like a tasting paddle, and their tasting paddles come out. Like, I'm not really big into bicycles. Bentspoke, it's a whole bicycle thing. You know, the 4 beers come out, and I'm pretty sure I would have definitely chosen something ridiculous like a triple IPA, and that's how I started the day before going to a beer festival. Rookie error, don't start. Anytime you go to a beer festival, don't start with triple IPAs. It's tempting, and trust me, I've done it a lot. It's really tempting, but don't do it. Don't start with a triple IPA. Never a good idea. Or a barley wine, or an imperial stout, or anything over 6%. Don't. You just go downhill really quickly. Anyway, that's my tip for the day. But in terms of this, going back to this beer, it's a really, really nice, easy drinking beer when you get into it. I think this is an awesome beer that needs to be in everybody's fridge. If you're gonna need a go-to IPA, this is probably the best example of an IPA to have in your fridge as a go-to. It's good to grab I think they come in 4-pack, so it's good to grab a 4-pack to take to a party, to a dinner, to a barbecue, whatever the situation may be. Grab a 4-pack, head down to the beach, knock back a couple, on a Saturday afternoon at Bondi Beach or wherever your local beach may be. I've got one 10 minutes down the road. I'm not going to tell you where it is because I don't want you to come. but it's a good all-round purpose beer. Bentspoke Crankshaft IPA. Go get him.